Do you ever get tired of making decisions? Do you ever, I'm just talking. I feel like I need somebody to talk to, but I don't have anybody to talk to, so I'll talk to the camera. Do you ever feel just conflicted about things? Like you want to do something, but there's something that pulls you away from it. And then you get to where you want to figure something out and oh, I'm excited, I want to do that. And then you do that, and then now you're conflicted again, like, well, I did what I said I was going to do, but I'm conflicted. And that's what this little video is kind of about. It's just me thinking out loud. I haven't really put 10 seconds of thought into this, but I'm going to tell you something. I've worked really hard over the past probably 10 days trying to declutter my house, and I'm nowhere near finished. I have achieved what I wanted to achieve in the short term. Downstairs in my family room, I really got rid of a lot of stuff. Got carpet all tore out, got it out of the house, moved big furniture around, trying to get it ready to put carpet in. For some reason, that was a big thing for me to put carpet down there. I don't even live down there, but I got to get carpet put in there. I live upstairs. I also need brand new carpet on my staircase, that stair thing right there behind me. And so I did all that. I got it the way I wanted it, ready for carpet. And now here comes this conflicted thing again. I start thinking to myself, wait a minute. You're going to spend all this money fixing up an area that you don't even live in. So I thought, well, hey, I'll just come upstairs. And what I'll do is I'll take what I had a village. I like to build spooky town villages and carnivals and, Christmas villages and stuff. And I had a wall-to-wall-to-wall room of just hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands of different accessories and things. And I had to move each piece by piece. They're very breakable. I had to be very careful. So then I had to go out in my garage, which is 100 degrees or 90 degrees or whatever it is. That's pretty hot. I'm not used to hot temperatures anymore. And I had to take all these shelving systems out and bring them downstairs and get them to the garage and into the heat of that garage and then make walls of just moving bookshelves into my garage. So I did that. But before I did that, I had to take all the stuff out of the garage and move it around and make room for the bookcases. So by the time I was ready to start taking bookcases out of my den and putting it in the garage, I'm wore out. So I do all that. I clean out my room, which I did a little short video today, and I showed you I cleaned the room out. So I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for carpet. I can call the carpet man today. Yeah, I'm ready, man. My den, I'm ready. So I'm sitting in my chair. This is one of those Cracker Barrel, sit around a kitchen table talking things. That's all this is. I don't have my wife, to talk to anymore. I don't have anybody here to talk to. I don't have any friends here to talk to. And nobody can really make up my mind but me. But I am conflicted. I don't know what to do. I really don't. It's like I set a goal for myself. I'm a goal-oriented person. I've always been that way. And I achieved that. And now that I've achieved the goal to get set up to do the final thing, the finesse stage, I'm conflicted. Do I really want to do that? So, what do you do? What do you do when you can't make up your mind? I'm not working from just a position of unlimited money. I took a hell of a bloodbath when my wife passed away. You have no idea. So now I'm kind of starting all over again. And sometimes starting over is hard. It's the right thing to do to start over, but it's a hard thing to do sometimes. I am conflicted. I don't know what to do next. I sit here thinking, okay, I've saved up all this money. Now I can go downstairs and I can carpet the downstairs and my staircase and literally wipe myself out. Or, since I live upstairs, I can put new carpet in my den, or I can put new carpet in the room that I just worked days and days and days on. I could paint the room after I take all the border off, do all that exciting stuff, put carpet in there, and then buy new furniture. And then I got to thinking, after I was all done, after doing all this work, wait a minute, Jim. I've had like one guest to stay in that room that I just cleaned out in probably a 10-year period. One guest in 10 years. So should I take thousands of dollars, paint the room, paint the ceiling, after I get the border off, take the carpet out, get new carpet, buy new furniture for a room that maybe one person will stay in, maybe a husband and wife, maybe once in every 10 years or once in every 7 years? And I just thought about that today, and I'm like, man, are you stupid? Are you going to just throw money at that? Just vacuum the carpet, shampoo it, call it a day. So what? It's older carpet. So what? Or do I go into my den and just say, well, let me go ahead and get new carpet for the den? And then just keep saving and then go down the hallway, not the hallway, but the stairway, and carpet it, and then go down and do the family room. I'm lost. I'm conflicted. I hate making these kind of decisions. I hate having a plan. I execute the plan and I achieve the plan. But now I get to the next phase of that plan and I'm like, do I really want to do this? So I'm just talking out loud. I remember the day when I was younger, I could put my mind to something and just about achieve anything I wanted to achieve. And I could work from A and finish on Z. But right now I'm going from A to G, and then I'm going back to like C, and then working to W, and then going back to F. I can't focus anymore. I don't know if it's really down deep that I don't care anymore. Well, I do care, but I don't know if I don't know. I'm just not, all of a sudden, I'm not motivated. I was motivated, but now I'm not motivated. So I felt like saying, what do I do? Just leave things alone and let me just step back and think about all this? I know I'm just wasting your time. I kind of, like I said, I needed somebody to talk to. I don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have anybody to bounce ideas off of. I don't want to do the wrong thing. I don't want to hurt myself, for sure. But again, there's so much. I am still decluttering this house. I have 3 rooms downstairs that it has so much stuff in. It would take me months to probably get this figured out, what I'm going to do. I'm trying to take my life back, but how can you take a life back when you don't know what the hell you want to do? I think I know what I want to do, and then I do it, and then I think, I don't think I want to do this. And that's where I am. Indecisive Jim. Just because you get almost 72 years old doesn't mean you got everything figured out. Doesn't mean you're all wise and all knowing. You're not. At least I'm not. So I got to figure out, what do I want to do? There's coming a day I want to redo my whole kitchen. I want to get rid of these stupid countertops that I have and that sink over there. I want to get rid of it. I want to put in some quartz or maybe some granite. I want to tear off all of the backsplashes on it. I want to put some new stuff on there. I got to deal with all that. That stuff ain't free, man. And eventually, I'd like to take a vacation. I haven't been on a vacation in so long I can't even remember. But I don't have time to go out there and play around on a cruise ship or go somewhere, go take a trip. I don't know, wherever. I'm sorry that I made this video. I shouldn't have, but I'm just talking out loud. Feels good to talk it out loud. It really does sometimes. What do? Do I put the brakes on everything and just regroup, refocus? Or do I just say, you had a plan, stick to it and do it? Even though now, after second thought, I don't know if I really want to do that. I guess I can only make up my mind for me. Yeah, I guess it's all on me, huh? Thanks for listening.